these conclude to one thing, which is save money, because their medical bills are bloody expensive. Hi everyone, it's me again, Tracy. So today we are going to talk about this topic. Why is it so important to feed your pet good quality of pet food? Well, even though we are selling a freshly cooked pet food, but high quality pet food here I mean includes kibbles, canned food, raw food or fresh food. So back to the topic today. If you want your pets to live longer and stay healthily, you have to take care of their diet. If you feed them a good quality of pet food, in return, you will have a pet which has lesser skin condition, less itchiness, and most importantly, will have fewer trips to vet. All these conclude to one thing, which is save money, because their medical bills are bloody expensive. So here comes the things. How do we make sure the pet food that we buy are high qualities? The ingredients must not contain any harmful ingredient like artificial coloring, flavoring or preservative. Then the ingredient used must be human grade and also fresh, just like our Furxury pet food. So how do we ensure the pet food that we buy is high quality? Check the ingredients label. Walao I don't know how to read the ingredients label eh. Never mind, you can ask us ma. We will share everything with you one. Oh yeah, have to avoid corn and soy component as well. Soy actually contains all the necessary amino acid that needed by the body. Sound very healthy, right? Nothing wrong ba? But then actually it is not very good for your pet because your pet cannot really digest plant-based protein, which means they cannot really absorb the nutrient provided by the soy component. How about corn? It is actually the same as the soy component. Since our pet cannot really digest all these plant-based protein, then why are they being used in pet food? Because they are cheap and they help to increase the protein percentage on the label. That's why we always say check your pet food ingredients label. You may not be able to feed your pet the most premium, the best pet food, but then at least through this action, you can reduce, you can avoid preservative, artificial coloring or artificial flavoring, then all the byproduct, fillers, all these harmful ingredients. So check the pet food ingredients label now. If you really don't know how to read, never mind, you can add our Facebook, IG, Wechat or Wechat to ask us. We will share whatever we know to you. So I think the safest food you can feed your pet is those that you can see what it is made out of. For example, you can't see what kibble made out of, but then if for example fresh food, you know what it is. Like this is salmon, this is broccoli, this is cabbage or this is pork. Okay, you might say freshly cooked pet food is very expensive. No, I can assure you our Furxury pet food is the most affordable pet food in Malaysia, and we provide free delivery to our customer. Yes, free delivery. Wow, be so good to our customer. So why do we charge such an affordable price and we also free delivery to our customer? Because we want to encourage the owner, the pet owner, to feed their pet high quality of food. Because I think it is quite heartbreaking to see your pet fall sick because of their diet. And I do not want people to go through what had happened to my MacD 2 years ago, because it is quite heartbreaking to see my dogs need to undergo so much of suffering. And I don't want you guys to experience the same things like I did 2 years ago. If you want to know what happens to MacD, before that you can visit our blog to know the whole story. And that's all for today. Bye!